The earliest people. In this module, you learn about the earliest people and their evolution during the Paleolithic Age. What is our past? Where did we come from? What is the history of our evolution? These are questions that most of us have. These are also the questions that plagued mankind till the 19th century, when scientists began proposing different theories to answer these questions. According to one of the most famous theories, the earliest people evolved from ape-like creatures over a period of hundreds and thousands of years. The earliest people, in turn, evolved over a time span of several years, which historians and archaeologists have divided into three ages: the Stone Age, the Bronze Age, and the Iron Age. The Stone Age refers to the period of the evolution of the earliest people, from hunter-gatherers to farmers and potters. As the name indicates, stone was the most widely used material for making tools and weapons during this period. Based on the types of stone tools used, the Stone Age is further divided into Paleolithic Age, or Old Stone Age, the Mesolithic Age, or Middle Stone Age, and the Neolithic Age, or the New Stone Age. The Paleolithic Age covers the greatest time span of human existence on Earth and extends from 2 million years ago to about 12,000 years ago. The early Paleolithic people are known as hunter-gatherers because they were unable to produce their own food, and in order to survive, they hunted wild animals, fish and birds, and gathered plant and animal produce. However, doing so wasn't easy, because some animals were hard to catch and some plants were unfit for human consumption. So the hunter-gatherers began observing animal behavior and understanding their surroundings. By doing so over a period of time, they became vigilant while hunting and were able to differentiate between plants that were edible and plants that were poisonous. During this period, hunter-gatherers also learned to use rock caves for shelter, animal hides for clothing, and stone tools for hunting. Archaeologists have found caves with paintings of wild animals from Paleolithic Age at Bhimbetka, Madhya Pradesh, and parts of southern Uttar Pradesh. Archaeologists have named these sites as habitation sites. Archaeologists have also found a number of tools and weapons made from stones, bone, and wood at Hunski in Karnataka. At some sites in Hunski, the archaeologists have found stone tools and chipped flakes of stone in large numbers, which suggest that the tools were made at the same site. Such sites have been named as factory sites. Of all the tools found at factory and habitation sites across India, stone tools have best survived the test of time. Archaeologists believe that stone tools were used by hunter-gatherers to scrape bark and animal hides, and cut or chop wood, meat, and fruits. The hunter-gatherers used two different techniques to make their tools. The first technique is called stone on stone, and the second technique is called pressure flaking. Both these methods involved shaping the coarse stone into the desired shape. The techniques used were different. Apart from learning how to use stones to make tools and weapons, hunter-gatherers also learned how to use stones to light fire. Archaeologists have found traces of ash, which can be dated back to the Paleolithic Age, at the Kurnool caves, to indicate that hunter-gatherers used fire. According to some archaeologists, hunter-gatherers learned how to light a fire by accidentally rubbing two stone pieces together. Fire could have been used by hunter-gatherers as a source of light and warmth and to scare away animals and cook food. Let's recall what you've learned. The Stone Age is divided into the Paleolithic Age or Old Stone Age, the Mesolithic Age or Middle Stone Age, and the Neolithic Age or New Stone Age. The early Paleolithic people are known as hunter-gatherers because they were unable to produce their own food, and in order to survive, animals, fish and birds, and gathered plant and animal produce. During the Paleolithic Age, hunter-gatherers learned to use rock caves for shelter, animal hides for clothing, and stone tools for hunting. Archaeologists have found caves with paintings of wild animals from the Paleolithic Age at Bhimbetka, Madhya Pradesh, and parts of southern Uttar Pradesh. Archaeologists have found a number of tools and weapons made from stones, bone, and wood at Hanski in Karnataka. Hunter-gatherers used two different techniques to make their tools. The first technique is called stone and stone, and the second technique is called pressure flaking. Apart from learning how to use stones to make tools and weapons, hunter-gatherers also learned how to use stones to light fire. Archaeologists have found traces of ash at the Kurnool caves to indicate that hunter-gatherers used fire.